Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time of seeing my beautiful face, you're welcome to this channel. Please feel free to subscribe, like, comment and share with your friends. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for loving me. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate. Okay, so today I am going to talk about how my family abandoned me on my wedding day. It's funny right now, but that day it wasn't actually funny. I felt abandoned. I felt alone. I felt forgotten. Seriously, the devil wanted to steal my joy, but all thanks to God that he didn't achieve his aim. So how did it happen? It wasn't as if they abandoned me because I wasn't important to them, or because they didn't care about me, or because I wasn't that, important. Something unplanned happened. So it happened that after my traditional wedding, I did my traditional wedding on a Thursday, and then on Friday my husband and I and my bridesmaids, we all traveled to Enugu to be able to make it in time for the wedding on Saturday. So my parents stayed back because they felt it wasn't really necessary to come lodge in a hotel, since they can still meet up on that Saturday if they leave early from home. Okay, so they were coming from Anambra. The wedding was located at Enugu. Seriously, the devil came for me that day. The devil came for me that day. But all thanks to God, God Almighty, that his plans did not work out. Because had it been his plans worked out, I don't know, my wedding, his plan was to shatter my wedding, to steal my joy, to make me shed hot tears. All right? So it was from one event to another, one situation to another, but all thanks to God, at the end of the day, everything worked out fine. The first thing that happened that day was that our car broke down on our way to the church. So on our way to Isuawa, that was where the wedding was done, the car broke down on the highway. So I said, devil, you're a liar. This wedding has been done and you can't steal my joy. So we had to put a call through to my husband. We told him the situation at hand. So they had to send us another car down to come pick us up. So the car came, we all entered the car, and then we drove to the church. When we got to church, the bishop was already waiting, and every other priest were there waiting for me to arrive. So as God may have it, they were really patient because they understood the situation of things, that the car broke down. It wasn't really my fault or our fault. When I got there, the wedding started. It was time for me to walk down the aisle. I looked around. I didn't see my people. I was like, what's going on? Who is supposed to walk me down the aisle? Already my dad is late, so it was actually my brother or my uncle that was supposed to walk me down the aisle. So then I looked around, nobody was there. I looked inside the church. I saw my dad-in-law, I saw my mom-in-law, my sister-in-laws, every one of them, all the people from Oba, all my in-laws, they were there. They came as early as they were seated in church waiting for the service to start. But then my people were nowhere to be found. I was like, what could be the problem? Why are they not here? Like, it's my day. Why are you not here already? Did you forget? What's going on? So I said, oh, no problem. I had to walk down the aisle myself. I was still looking around to know if they will walk in any moment from then, but nobody came in. I was worried. Why are they not here? They're supposed to be here. My mom, my brothers, they can't miss my wedding for anything. I'm that precious to them. They can't miss it for anything. Something must have come up. I said, did their car break down? Was there something wrong? They can't possibly forget. Yes, they can't forget. And it's not as if it wasn't important to them. So what is the problem? I kept looking back to see if They'll walk in any moment from then when the wedding started. No, nobody walked in. Already my mood was about changing, but I just said a little prayer. I said, please God, don't allow the devil to steal my joy. This is my best day. I'm not supposed to be caught on cameras crying inside the church because of my people. So then I kept my cool. I was so calm. Waiting patiently on God to answer my prayers and bring them inside the church to witness my big day with me. Okay, so my sister was in the church because she was part of my bridal train. So she came with us on Friday. Yes, she slept with us in a hotel against the Saturday, the wedding day. So it was time for my people to hand me over to my new family. That's to hand me over to my mom-in-law. My mom-in-law was called out by the bishop, and then he now announced the bride's family, the father who is going to hand over, the father, the uncle, the brothers, anybody should just walk up and hand the bride over to the new family. Nobody came out. Hey, Jesus. That was when I was like, God, what else will happen? Apart from this, what else are you planning, the devil? What are you planning? The church was silent. That is to show that I was abandoned. I was alone. Nobody is witnessing my wedding. So the bishop was told that my sister is here. The bishop was like, okay, your sister is here. So yeah, but a lady can't hand over. It's not the lady that is supposed to hand the bride over to the family. The bishop now asked, why are they not here? Are they aware of this wedding? So my husband said, yes, they are aware, but maybe something came up. He said, yes, maybe something. My husband's best man now had to hand me over to my new family. He stood as the witness. So he handed me over to the bishop and the wedding continued. Yes, he handed me over to the bishop and the bishop in turn handed me over to my mother-in-law and the wedding continued. So after that, we exchanged our vows. We read the lesson. The sermon was preached, yet they were not there. Oh God. Just tell me, if it were you, what will you do? If it were you, what will you do? I'm laughing now, but that day it wasn't funny. I was literally crying inside the church. I was heartbroken. I said, why are they not here? What is wrong? Did anything happen to them? Did they have an accident? A million thoughts was running through my mind. A million thoughts were running through my mind, but by God's grace, I was able to comport myself. So it continued, yet they were not there. It was time for signing of the marriage certificate. Of course, I'm to sign. My husband is to sign. His father, who is a witness or brother, is to sign, and my own father or my brothers or uncle, who is a witness, is to sign too. So I signed. My husband signed. My dad-in-law signed for my husband, and then it was time for my own people to sign. Nobody was there. I said, oh, there is nothing I can do. My sister can sign. Yes, it's not a lady's job to sign the wedding certificate. It has to be a man to show that they are giving consent. So my husband's best man had to come and sign again. He had started the job, so he would as well complete it. So he signed for me as my witness, as my family. Still, my parents were not there. My people were not there. That was when I wanted to cry. The wedding was over. The wedding is over. So what else is remaining? Nothing. It was just for us to do Thanksgiving. You may kiss the bride. This is the latest bride. That was all that was remaining. So that was when I wanted to cry. I seriously wanted to cry. I said, God, why are they not here? Why will they miss my own wedding? The bishop called us out in front of the congregation and announced, this is the latest husband and wife. This is the latest couple in town and all that stuff. He said a lot of things before he now said we may kiss the bride. At that moment we were doing the do. That was when they walked in. Immediately I cited my mom. That was when I cried. I'm just remembering everything, and it is so emotional for me. It is so emotional for me. Forgive me for crying in front of the camera. Forgive me. It's not easy. If you were abandoned on your wedding day, you understand how I feel. You will really understand how I feel. I felt like I was alone, like I was giving out. I felt like I didn't come from a family. I don't know if you've been in that situation where someone is supposed to speak up for you, or someone is supposed to stand by you, and then nobody was there. Everyone was blank. That was how I felt. So then I was able to hold on. Then when I saw my mom, that was when I cried. I cried in front of everybody in church. And I was actually holding back the tears. Why was I crying? I was crying because God defeated the enemy. I didn't know what really happened. As of then, I didn't know what really happened to them, why they were late for my wedding. But then I knew that it was God's miracle, because had it been God didn't bring them there to the wedding, had it been God didn't solve the situation, whatever it is that hindered them, it would have been a lot worse. Had it been it was an accident and they were called, oh, they can't attend at all, that means they will miss both the wedding, they will miss the reception, they will miss everything. At least they met me when I was kissing my husband. They met me when I was introduced as the latest bride in town. So I was happy. That was tears of joy. I saw my mom, my uncles, my brother, my cousins. They all walked in. And the way they walked in, they came with about 3 cars, and they walked in as a crowd. I felt happy. I felt like running around. I felt like going to hug my mom. I felt like, wow. I was so proud. See, wow, they are here. Actually, I'm not alone. Actually, I have people surrounding me. I have people backing me up. So that was how it happened. So after everything, when they walked in, we went for Thanksgiving. They joined in the Thanksgiving. They supported me. They hugged me. They were like, oh, we missed the Lord. We are late. Sorry about that. Everyone was saying sorry. We were just happy. I was really happy. So after everything, we processed out. Then it was time for the pictures. We took pictures, the families, with my mom, with my siblings, with my uncles, with my in-laws, with everybody. We took pictures. After that was when we now settled down. I was now calm. I said to my mom, what happened? Why were you guys late? What happened? What exactly delayed? So they were now explaining they missed the road, honestly. They were driving all around Enugu, from Udi to this side to this side. They didn't get the right direction. So according to them, they left very early on time. They left around 6 o'clock. But then they kept driving from here to here, from here to here. I said, you guys would have called, you would have put a call through. Seriously, the devil wanted to steal my joy, but all thanks to God that he didn't achieve his aim. So whenever you're planning an event, make sure you are prayerful. Make sure you commit it into the hands of the Lord, because you don't know what will happen. The Bible made us know that he has known our end from the beginning. So the Lord knows what is going to be like, what the future is going to be like. So it's very important that you hand it over to God. And then you go and sleep. So that was actually what happened on my wedding day. It was so emotional. It was a very emotional day for me. That was how they abandoned me. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't really intentional. It wasn't because I wasn't important, but it was because something came up. And that thing that came up, I think it is really the work of the devil. Because, I mean, how will they keep driving round and round and round? Whoever they ask will give them the wrong direction. Like, it shows that the devil was at work. But then God gave us victory. So I don't know if you can relate to my story. How was your wedding day? Was it eventful? Was it wonderful? How was it? Just share with me in the comment section. All right. I don't know if you found this video very interesting. I don't know if you found it very entertaining. Just leave me a comment in the comment section. Like this video, comment, and share with your friends. Okay, until then, see you in my next video. Bye bye.